Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We'll continue the previous lesson. Different forms of equation of the straight line. The vector equation r equals a plus ku. So r is x and y. A is x1 and y1. K is a constant a, b. So x equals the first here is x equals the first here is x1 plus k multiply a, because k multiplied by a and yb. So parametric equations, x equals x1 plus ka, the same as y, the second projection. Second is y equals y1 plus kb. Let's go to the Cartesian equation. Cartesian equation, as we studied before, is y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. And to remind you again, y and x still as they are. x1, y1 is a point, m is the slope. So find different forms of the equation of the straight line which passes through the point A, 3 and negative 2, and u as negative 2 and 1, and the direction vector of it. So negative 2 and 1 is a direction vector. It's not a point. We have to focus on this point. So A is a point. U vector is not a point. It is the direction vector. Okay. So the vector equation is r equals a plus ku. R, as we said before, is x and y. A is the point, 3 and negative 2. K, still as it is. Negative 2 and 1 is the direction vector. It's not a point. Again, u is not a point, it is a direction vector. So, negative 2, 1 is the direction vector. Parametric equations, as we said before, so the first here is x equals 3 plus k by this, so negative 2k. So x equals 3 minus 2k. Y equals negative 2 plus k. The second here is negative 2, is y equals negative 2, and here plus 1 by k, it is k. So y equals negative 2 plus k. Cartesian equation, y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. How can we get the slope if we have the direction vector? Focus. We can get the slope from the direction vector, not from the point. If we have only a point, we cannot find the slope, but we can find it if we have the direction vector. Here in this example, I have the direction vector. It is negative 2 and 1. So to find the slope, divide what? B over a. So 1 over negative 2, negative half. So here I have the slope. It is negative half. So to form the equation, y minus negative 2, it is y plus 2 equals negative half, which is the slope, by x minus 3. So 2y plus 4 is or equals negative x plus 3. By another way, we can say x plus 2y plus 1 is 0. Let's go to the next example. In example 6, find the different form or the different forms of the equation of the straight line which passes through the point A, negative 2 and 1, and its slope is negative 4 over 5. Here I have the slope. It's not the direction vector as the previous. Focus. So in this example here, the slope is given directly. Again, so the vector equation r equals a plus ku. The slope is negative 4 over 5, so b over a is negative 4 over 5. How can we get u? U is 5 and negative 4. So if I have the slope, I can get the direction vector and the converse, vice versa. If I have the direction vector, I can get the slope. Here in this example, I have directly the slope. Can I find the direction vector? Yes, so easy. So the slope is b over 1, negative 4 over 5. So to get the direction vector, it is 5 and negative 4. X and y, to get the parametric equations, x and y equals negative 1, negative 2 and 1, plus k by 5 and negative 4. So what is negative 2 and 1? The point. What is 5 and negative 4? The direction vector. So the first, here is x. Take x. X equals negative 2 plus 5k. Y equals 1 minus 4k. The Cartesian equations. The Cartesian equation. Y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. So y minus 1. And as we said before, x1 and y1 is the point. M is the slope. X and y still as they are. So y minus 1 equals negative 4 over 5 by x plus 2. Multiplying by 5 to get over this fraction. Multiplying by its denominator. So 5y minus 5 equals a negative 4x minus 8. By another way, 4x plus 5y plus 3 is 0. Example 7. Find the different form of the equation of straight line which best through the points P, 3 and negative 1, and N, negative 2 and 4. So here we don't have directly the slope and we don't have the direction vector. Okay, so the solution. U equals Pn. Pn is n minus p. So we need here to get what? To get the direction vector. So easy. To get the direction vector is Pn equals n minus p, the ending minus the starting. Negative 2, 4 minus 3 and negative 1. So negative 2 minus so negative 2 and 4 plus negative 3 and 1. The answer is what? Is negative 5 and 5. Okay, because here negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5 and 4 minus negative 1, it is 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so the slope here is given. It's not given directly, but we got it from the 2 points. We got it from the direction vector. So the direction vector here, negative 5 and 5. To get the slope is b over a, 1 over negative 1. 5 over negative 5, which is 1 over negative 1. So the slope is negative 1. Negative 1 and 1 is other direction vector. Okay, so the vector equation r equals a plus ku. So x and y equals the point 3, negative 1 plus k by the direction vector. So the direction vector here is negative 5, 5. By simplifying, it is negative 1 and 1. So the direction vector is negative 1 and 1. If I have any direction vector, like 4 and 2, dividing over 2, so it will be 2 and 1. Any direction vector, we can get it in this form by dividing. Okay, so parametric equations, x equals 3 plus the first here is x, the first here is 3, the first here is k by negative 1, it is negative k. So x equals 3 minus k. And the same way to get y, the second. Y equals negative 1, negative 1 and k by 1 is k, so negative 1 plus k. Cartesian equation: y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. Y minus y1, y1 is what? And x1 is what? I said it many times. x1, y1 is a point. M is a slope. X, y still as they are. So y minus y1, y minus negative 1, so y plus 1 equals negative 1, which is a slope, by x minus 3. So y plus 1 equals negative x minus 3. By another way, x plus y minus 2 is 0. Example 8. Find the vector form and the Cartesian form of the straight line passed through the origin point. What is the meaning of origin point? And the point P, negative 3 and 5. What is the origin point? The origin point is 0 and 0. Okay, so what will we do? U equals OP. As the previous example, we had 2 points. After getting these 2 points, we can get the direction form, or the direction vector, I mean. So U equals OP, the ending minus the starting, P minus O. So negative 3 and 5 minus 0 and 0, it is negative 3 and 5. Can we simplify or divide to get the simple form or simplest form of this direction vector? No. So the direction vector here is negative 3 and 5. Vector equation R equals A plus KU. So x and y, 0 and 0 equals 0 and 0 plus k by negative 3 and 5. X and y equals 0 is here 0 plus k by negative 3, so 0 here doesn't change anything. So negative so k by negative 3 and 5. So y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. Y minus 0 equals 5 over negative 3. 5 over negative 3 is a slope. How did we get it? Yes, excellent, from the direction vector. So 5 over negative 3 by x minus 0. Y equals negative 5 over 3x. Perpendicular direction vector of a straight line. If you here direction vector is AB, K, P and negative A is a perpendicular direction vector. How did we get it? So because, as we said before, if we have the slope of the straight line, if we have the slope of the straight line is whatever, A over B. So the slope of the straight line that perpendicular to it is negative B over A. So we change its sign and we get the multiplicative inverse of it. So 2 things, multiplicative inverse and multiplicative inverse and the additive inverse. So change the sign and get the reciprocal of it. So if U is 4 and 5, then 5 and negative 4 is a perpendicular direction vector. Let's go to example 9. Find the different forms of the equation of the straight line which passes through the point P, negative 3 and 2, and perpendicular to the N direction vector, 1 and 4. So here I don't have my, if I am the straight line, I don't have my slope, but I have the slope of the straight line perpendicular to me. so I can find my slope. Okay, so the solution, n is 1 and 4 is perpendicular to our straight line. So our straight line direction vector u is 4 and -1. So we change the places and we change the sign. So u is 4 and -1 is the direction vector of our straight line. Vector equation r equals a plus ku, x and y equals -3 and 2 plus k by 4 and -1, y minus y1 equals x m, which is the slope, by x minus x1. Okay, so u here is 4 -1, the slope is b over a as we said before, so it is -1 over 4. Y minus 2 equals -1 over 4 by x plus 3 multiplying by 4 to get over this fraction. So 4y minus 8 equals -x minus 3. So we can say by another way, x plus 4y minus 5 is 0. Okay, thank you for watching, and we will continue inshallah our lessons in the next videos.